Hotspots form island chains like Hawaii. Pumice is volcanic rock light enough to float. Obsidian is natural volcanic glass. Basalt is the most common volcanic rock. Granite forms from slowly cooled magma. Sandstone is compressed grains of sand. Limestone often comes from marine organisms. Marble forms when limestone is heated and compressed. Slate forms from compressed shale. Gemstones form under special pressure and heat. Diamonds form deep in Earth's mantle. Meteorites can contain rare metals. Impact craters reveal ancient collisions. The Chicxulub impact contributed to the dinosaurs' extinction. Earth recycles its surface through plate tectonics. Earth's atmosphere is mostly nitrogen and oxygen. Carbon dioxide makes up less than 0.05%. The troposphere is where weather happens. The stratosphere contains the ozone layer. The mesosphere burns meteors into shooting stars. The thermosphere hosts auroras. The exosphere fades into space. Air pressure decreases with altitude. Winds form from pressure differences. Jet streams are fast-moving air currents high above. Trade winds once guided sailing ships. Cyclones spin clockwise in the southern hemisphere. They spin counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere. Tornadoes can have winds over 300 miles per hour. Lightning is a giant spark of electricity. Thunder is air expanding rapidly from lightning's heat. Hail forms when updrafts freeze raindrops repeatedly. Fog is a cloud at ground level. Dew forms when air cools below its dew point. Frost forms when water vapor freezes directly. Clouds form when water vapor condenses on particles. Cirrus clouds are thin and wispy. Cumulus clouds are puffy. Stratus clouds are layered. Cumulonimbus clouds create storms. Altocumulus clouds form at mid-levels. Lenticular clouds resemble flying saucers. Mammatus clouds hang like pouches. Contrails are artificial clouds from aircraft. Rainbows form when light refracts in raindrops. Plants make food using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Chloroplasts are the site of photosynthesis. Mitochondria provide energy by breaking down sugars. Roots anchor plants and absorb nutrients. Root hairs increase absorption surface area. Xylem transports water upward. Phloem transports sugars downward. Stomata regulate gas exchange. Guard cells open and close stomata. Cuticles protect leaves from drying out. Some plants grow in water, hydrophytes. Xerophytes are adapted to dry conditions. Mesophytes grow in moderate environments. Ephemeral plants bloom quickly after rain. Annual rings in trees record growth years. Plants make food using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Chloroplasts are the site of photosynthesis. Mitochondria provide energy by breaking down sugars. Roots anchor plants and absorb nutrients. Root hairs increase absorption surface area. Xylem transports water upward. Phloem transports sugars downward. Stomata regulate gas exchange. Guard cells open and close stomata. Cuticles protect leaves from drying out. Some plants grow in water, hydrophytes. Xerophytes are adapted to dry conditions. Mesophytes grow in moderate environments. Ephemeral plants bloom quickly after rain. Annual rings in trees record growth years. Dendrochronology uses rings to study climate. Bonsai trees are shaped by careful pruning. Some plants store energy in tubers like potatoes. Rhizomes spread plants underground. stolons spread above ground. Runners allow strawberries to spread. Adventitious roots grow from stems or leaves. Some parasitic plants steal nutrients from others. Dodder vines wrap around hosts. Mistletoe absorbs from tree branches. Carnivorous plants grow in poor soil. Bladderworts trap prey in tiny bladders. Butterwort leaves are sticky for catching insects. Sundews curl leaves around captured prey. Nepenthes pitchers hold digestive liquid. Mammals evolved from reptile-like ancestors. Dinosaurs dominated for over 160 million years. Birds are living descendants of dinosaurs. Feathers likely evolved for warmth before flight. Flight evolved independently in insects, birds, and bats. Echolocation evolved in both bats and dolphins. Marsupials carry young in pouches. Kangaroos can't move backward easily. Koalas sleep up to 20 hours a day. Platypuses use electroreception to detect prey. Armadillos have bony armor plates. Sloths move so slowly algae grow on their fur. Pangolins are covered in protective scales. Hedgehogs roll into balls of spines. Porcupines defend with quills. Skunks spray strong-smelling chemicals. Chameleons change skin color for signaling. Camouflage helps animals avoid predators. Mimicry allows harmless species to resemble dangerous ones. Some moths mimic wasps. Cleaner fish remove parasites from larger fish. Symbiosis benefits both partners. Parasitism benefits one and harms the other. Commensalism benefits one without harming the other. Mutualism benefits both. Pollination is a form of mutualism. Bees collect nectar while spreading pollen. Ants protect aphids in exchange for honeydew. Some fish follow sharks for scraps. Oxpeckers eat ticks from large mammals. The human body has over 200 bones. The skull protects the brain. The rib cage protects the heart and lungs. The spine supports the body. Red marrow produces blood cells. Yellow marrow stores fat. Muscles contract when stimulated by nerves. Tendons connect muscles to bones. Ligaments connect bones to each other. Joints allow movement. The heart has 4 chambers. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Veins return blood to the heart. Capillaries exchange gases and nutrients. Blood plasma carries water and proteins. Hemoglobin carries oxygen. White blood cells fight infection. Platelets help blood clot. The lungs exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. The diaphragm moves air in and out. The liver detoxifies and produces bile. The stomach secretes acid to digest food. The small intestine absorbs nutrients. The large intestine absorbs water. The kidneys filter waste into urine. The bladder stores urine. The skin regulates temperature. Sweat cools the body. Hair helps with insulation. Nails protect fingertips. Force equals mass times acceleration. Inertia resists changes in motion. Friction opposes motion. Kinetic energy is energy of motion. Potential energy is stored energy. Elastic potential energy is stored in stretch springs. Gravitational potential energy depends on height. Mechanical waves require a medium. Electromagnetic waves can travel through vacuum. Sound needs air, water, or solids to move. Light travels fastest in vacuum. Refraction bends light through glass or water. Rainbows separate light into colors. Interference creates bright and dark patterns. Diffraction spreads light around edges. Earth is about 4.54 billion years old. The oldest known minerals are zircons, over 4 billion years old. Earth's layers include crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. The inner core is solid iron and nickel. The outer core is liquid metal, generating Earth's magnetic field. Mantle convection drives plate tectonics. Continental crust is thicker than oceanic crust. The Pacific plate is the largest tectonic plate. Earthquakes release stored stress in rock. Aftershocks follow large quakes. Tsunamis are caused by undersea earthquakes. The Richter scale measures earthquake magnitude. The largest recorded earthquake was magnitude 9.5. Volcanoes release gas, lava, and ash. Supervolcanoes can alter global climate. Polarization filters light waves. Heat transfers by conduction, convection, and radiation. Thermal expansion makes materials grow when heated. Density is mass divided by volume. Buoyancy depends on displaced fluid. Pressure is higher deeper in liquids. Surface tension makes water bead up. Capillary action pulls water upward in thin tubes. Resonance amplifies vibrations. Doppler effect shifts sound frequency with motion. Redshift shows galaxies moving away. Blue shift shows objects moving closer. Momentum is mass times velocity. Energy efficiency measures useful work gained. Machines reduce force but conserve energy. Insects are the most diverse group of animals. Beetles make up nearly a quarter of all animal species. Butterflies taste with their feet. Dragonflies can fly in all directions. Ant colonies act like a single superorganism. Termites build complex mounds with ventilation. Sponges filter water without organs. Jellyfish have no brain. Sea stars can regenerate lost arms. Sea cucumbers expel organs to defend themselves. Crustaceans molt to grow larger. Lobsters can live over 100 years. Some fish change sex during their life. Clownfish are all born male, some turn female. Seahorse males carry the young. Sharks have skeletons made of cartilage. Rays are flattened relatives of sharks. Amphibians live both in water and on land. Salamanders can regrow limbs. Reptiles regulate temperature by basking or hiding. Crocodiles have powerful jaws but weak opening muscles. Birds have hollow bones for flight. Penguins use flippers to fly underwater. Hummingbirds hover by beating wings rapidly. Some owls fly silently. Mammals nurse their young with milk. Bats are the only mammals capable of true flight. Platypuses lay eggs. Echidnas also lay eggs. Primates have forward-facing eyes for depth perception. The human brain weighs about 1.4 kilograms. Each hemisphere specializes in different tasks. The left hemisphere often handles language. The right hemisphere processes spatial awareness. The two sides communicate via the corpus callosum. Short-term memory lasts seconds to minutes. Long-term memory can last a lifetime. Explicit memory is conscious recall. Implicit memory is unconscious skill. Working memory holds information for active use. Sleep strengthens memories. Stress can impair memory retrieval. The brain prunes unused connections. Synapses strengthen with repetition. Emotions influence decision-making. Habits are formed by repeated behavior. Dopamine reinforces rewarding actions. Serotonin contributes to well-being. Oxytocin promotes bonding. Endorphins reduce pain. Mirror neurons respond when observing others. Humans imitate unconsciously. Laughter is socially contagious. Yawning spreads between people. Language allows abstract thought. Writing extended memory beyond the brain. Storytelling transmits culture. Music activates multiple brain regions. Dancing synchronizes movement and emotion. Group rituals strengthen social bonds. Atoms are mostly empty space. Electrons orbit atomic nuclei in clouds. Protons and neutrons are made of quarks. The strong force holds nuclei together. The weak force governs radioactive decay. Gravity pulls masses together. Electromagnetism controls light and electricity. There are four fundamental forces of nature. Matter and energy are interchangeable. Antimatter has opposite charges. When matter meets antimatter, both vanish into energy. Photons are particles of light. Light travels at 299,792 kilometers per second in a vacuum. Nothing can move faster than light. Time slows down at high speeds. Gravity also bends time. Space itself can stretch. Black holes bend space-time so strongly not even light escapes. Neutron stars are denser than atomic nuclei. White dwarfs are compact remnants of stars. Brown dwarfs are failed stars. Fusion powers stars. Fission splits heavy nuclei. Lasers produce coherent light. Superconductors carry electricity without resistance. Absolute zero is the coldest possible temperature. Negative temperatures can exist in special systems. Pressure is force over area. Viscosity measures a fluid's resistance to flow. Entropy is a measure of disorder. Time is measured by repeating cycles. Atomic clocks measure time with extreme accuracy. The second is defined by cesium atom vibrations. A leap year adds an extra day to align calendars with Earth's orbit. Leap seconds correct for Earth's rotation changes. Calendars are human attempts to track cycles. The Gregorian calendar is most widely used. The lunar calendar follows moon phases. Sundials measured time with shadows. Water clocks used flowing liquid. Mechanical clocks used gears and weights. Pendulums improved clock accuracy. Quartz crystals vibrate consistently for watches. The GPS system relies on atomic clocks. Relativity makes time flow differently at different speeds. Gravity makes time slower near massive bodies. Black holes stretch time infinitely at their edges. The arrow of time flows with increasing entropy. Some equations allow time to run backward. Human perception of time depends on attention and emotion. The Milky Way is a barred spiral galaxy. Our solar system orbits the galaxy every approximately 225 million years. The center of the Milky Way hosts a supermassive black hole. Spiral arms are regions of active star formation. Elliptical galaxies contain older stars. Irregular galaxies lack defined shapes. Galaxy clusters can contain thousands of galaxies. Superclusters are even larger structures. The cosmic web connects galaxies with filaments of matter. Andromeda is the closest spiral galaxy to us. Andromeda will collide with the Milky Way in approximately 4 billion years. Dwarf galaxies orbit larger galaxies. Starburst galaxies form stars at unusually high rates. Quasars are extremely bright galactic centers. Some quasars outshine their entire host galaxy. Active galactic nuclei are powered by black holes. Blazars are quasars with jets aimed at Earth. Gamma-ray bursts are the most energetic explosions known. Most galaxies are moving away from us. This expansion of space was discovered by Edwin Hubble. The Hubble constant describes the rate of expansion. The universe was once smaller, hotter, and denser. Cosmic background radiation is a relic of the early universe. This radiation fills all of space. The universe is about 13.8 billion years old. Dark matter outweighs visible matter in the universe. Dark energy drives accelerated expansion. We can only observe a fraction of the universe. The observable universe is about 93 billion light-years across. Beyond it, space may continue forever. Earth's crust is divided into tectonic plates. These plates move a few centimeters per year. Earthquakes occur when plates suddenly slip. Volcanoes form at plate boundaries and hotspots. Lava cools into igneous rock. Sedimentary rocks form from compressed layers. Metamorphic rocks form under heat and pressure. The rock cycle transforms rock types over time. Mountains rise where plates collide. The Himalayas formed from India colliding with Asia. The Andes formed along a subduction zone. Rift valleys form where plates pull apart. Mid-ocean ridges create new ocean crust. Earth's magnetic field comes from its molten outer core. Magnetic poles wander over time. Fossils form when organisms are buried in sediment. Petrified wood is stone that replaced organic tissue. Amber is fossilized tree resin. Coal forms from ancient plant matter. Oil and natural gas come from microscopic marine organisms. Caves form from water-dissolving limestone. Stalactites hang from cave ceilings. Stalagmites grow from cave floors. Karst landscapes form from dissolved rock. Sinkholes occur when ground collapses. Glaciers carve valleys into U-shapes. Moraines, piles of rock left by glaciers. Loess is fine dust carried by wind. Deserts can form from rain shadows. Sand dunes migrate with the wind. Chlorophyll absorbs red and blue light for photosynthesis. Green light is mostly reflected, while leaves look green. Photosynthesis produces glucose and oxygen. Plants also respire, consuming oxygen at night. C4 plants use a special pathway for hot climates. Cam plants open stomata at night to save water. Trees exchange gases through tiny leaf pores. Deciduous trees shed leaves in winter. Evergreens keep leaves year-round. Broadleaves capture more sunlight. Needle leaves conserve water. Some trees drop branches in drought. Plant roots sense gravity and grow downward. Shoots sense light and grow upward. Tropisms are directional growth responses. Phototropism bends plants toward light. Gravitropism directs roots downward. Thigmotropism responds to touch. Hydrotropism guides roots toward water. Some plants produce chemicals to deter herbivores. Others release scents to attract predators of herbivores. Many plants rely on animals to disperse seeds. Fruits are evolutionary adaptations for seed dispersal. Nuts provide food for animals and humans. Vines compete by climbing to sunlight. Lichens are partnerships between fungi and algae. Mosses reproduce using spores. Ferns have fronds that uncurl as they grow. Conifers reproduce with cones. Flowering plants reproduce with blossoms and seeds. The oldest known rock on Earth is over 4 billion years old. Fossilized raindrops have been found on ancient lava flows. Stromatolites are living fossils, microbial mats billions of years old. Coal is made from ancient plants compressed over millions of years. Some mountains were once the ocean floor. Amber can preserve DNA for millions of years. Petrified wood retains the shape of trees, but is entirely stone. Trilobites roamed the seas before dinosaurs existed. The Himalayas are still rising today. Ancient glaciers carved many of today's valleys. Fossilized pollen helps scientists reconstruct ancient climates. The Sahara once hosted lakes and rivers. Dinosaur fossils have been found on every continent. Ice cores contain bubbles of air from prehistoric atmospheres. Earth's continents were once a single landmass, Pangaea. The oldest known tree lived over 5,000 years ago. Coral reefs can be older than human civilizations. Meteorites contain minerals older than Earth. The Grand Canyon reveals over 1 billion years of geological history. Some desert rocks walk slowly across flat surfaces, moved by ice and wind. Fossilized leaves show bite marks from ancient insects. Mountains wear down over time, but can also grow taller. Limestone is made from compressed marine organisms. The Earth's crust floats on a molten mantle. Fossilized fish have been found on mountain tops. Gold formed in ancient supernova explosions. Every rock holds a timeline if you know how to read it. Volcanic ash layers serve as time markers in the geologic record. Some stones sing when struck, ringing rocks. Human artifacts have been found preserved in volcanic ash. Oxygen makes up about 21% of Earth's atmosphere. Iron is the most common element in Earth's core. Carbon is the foundation of all known life. Water is a compound of hydrogen and oxygen. Gold is chemically inert. It does not tarnish. Helium escapes Earth's atmosphere into space. Mercury is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature. Diamonds are pure carbon arranged in a crystal lattice. Salt was once as valuable as gold. The periodic table organizes elements by their properties. Some elements are made only in supernovae. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. Copper conducts heat and electricity exceptionally well. Lead is very dense but soft enough to be cut. Aluminum was once considered a precious metal. Silicon is essential for electronics and computing. Uranium is naturally radioactive. Platinum resists corrosion in any environment. Neon glows bright orange when electrified. Sulfur gives volcanic areas their sharp smell. Zinc is essential for human immune function. Chlorine is a powerful disinfectant. Lithium is used in rechargeable batteries. Argon makes up about 1% of our atmosphere. Titanium is strong and light, used in spacecraft. Oxygen is highly reactive, it rusts metals. Bismuth is the most diamagnetic element. Tungsten has the highest melting point of all metals. Graphite is carbon arranged in flat sheets. Elements heavier than iron require stellar explosions to form. Most life on Earth is microscopic. Bacteria live miles underground. Viruses outnumber all other forms of life combined. Some microbes survive extreme heat near hydrothermal vents. Others endure freezing inside Antarctic ice. Fungi recycle dead matter into nutrients. Mycelial networks can span hundreds of acres. Some algae live inside animal cells. Extremophiles thrive in acidic lakes. Biofilms protect bacteria in hostile environments. Lichens colonize bare rock and slowly create soil. The human gut contains trillions of microbes. Microbes help plants absorb nutrients. Dust in the air contains living organisms. Some single-celled creatures have shells. Viruses evolve rapidly, in days or hours. Microbes can exchange genetic material without reproducing. Many bacteria are harmless or beneficial to humans. Fungi can communicate chemically underground. Microbes helped create Earth's oxygen-rich atmosphere. The smallest known life forms are nanobacteria. Microorganisms break down oil spills. Some bacteria can survive in space. Yeast is a single-celled fungus used in bread and beer. Plankton form the base of ocean food webs. Some protozoa hunt other microbes. Certain algae can glow in the dark. Archaea are microbes distinct from bacteria. Biofilms can clog medical implants. The smell of soil after rain comes from actinobacteria. Humans can detect over 10,000 scents. The tongue has different regions with varying taste sensitivity. The inner ear helps detect acceleration. The brain can adapt to reversed vision over time. Smell is linked directly to the brain's emotional center. Music can reduce perception of pain. The color red can increase heart rate. Blue light can make people more alert. Touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Smiling can elevate mood even without cause. The brain processes images faster than words. The placebo effect can trigger real healing. Fear can sharpen hearing. Laughter reduces muscle tension. Eye contact can synchronize brain waves. A familiar smell can trigger vivid memories. People tend to mirror each other's expressions. Stress can suppress the immune system. Gratitude can lower blood pressure. Anger increases adrenaline levels. Music can alter breathing patterns. Warm colors can make a room feel physically warmer. The body reacts to imagined danger as if real. Certain scents can improve concentration. Isolation can alter brain chemistry. Joy can boost immune activity. Tears from laughter and sadness differ chemically. Anticipation can trigger dopamine release. Chronic fear can rewire the brain. Deep breathing can calm the mind in minutes. The sky appears blue due to Rayleigh scattering. Sunsets are red because light travels farther through the atmosphere. Halos around the sun or moon are caused by ice crystals. Rainbows require both sunlight and water droplets. Lightning can strike the same place repeatedly. Thunder is the sound of rapidly expanding air. Fog forms when air cools to its dew point. Snowflakes form around microscopic particles. Hail forms in thunderstorms with strong updrafts. Clouds are made of tiny water droplets or ice crystals. Tornadoes form from rotating thunderstorms. Hurricanes lose strength over land. Dust storms can travel between continents. The jet stream influences global weather. El Niño changes ocean currents and climate patterns. Volcanic eruptions can create lightning. Some deserts receive less than an inch of rain per year. The highest recorded temperature on Earth is over 56 degrees Celsius, 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Polar regions can experience diamond dust snow. The aurora is caused by charged particles from the sun. Red sprites are lightning-like flashes above storms. The ozone layer protects us from harmful UV rays. Air pressure decreases with altitude. Clouds can weigh millions of tons. Weather patterns can be influenced by mountain ranges. The driest place on Earth is in Antarctica. Air can hold more moisture when warm. Temperature inversions can trap pollution. The Coriolis effect influences wind direction. Some clouds form only over cities, urban clouds. The universe has no known edge. Time began with a Big Bang, as far as we know. Dark matter cannot be seen directly. The observable universe contains billions of galaxies. Space is mostly empty, but not void. Gravity affects the passage of time. Some galaxies are elliptical, others spiral. Stars form from collapsing gas clouds. The lifespan of a star depends on its mass. Massive stars end in supernova. Black holes can merge. Neutron stars are made almost entirely of neutrons. The Sun orbits the center of the Milky Way every 230 million years. Galaxies can collide and merge. Cosmic microwave background radiation is a remnant of the early universe. Some stars orbit each other in binary systems. The closest star system is Alpha Centauri. Spacecraft have left the solar system. The Voyager probes carry messages from Earth. The Hubble Space Telescope has been in orbit since 1990. Some planets are rogue, drifting without stars. Supermassive black holes lie at galaxy centers. The expansion of the universe is accelerating. Gamma-ray bursts are among the most energetic events known. The Andromeda Galaxy is on a collision course with ours. Some exoplanets may have multiple suns. Light from the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach us. The farthest galaxy detected is over 13 billion light-years away. Some stars pulsate in brightness. Gravitational lensing can magnify distant objects.